And then of course you can make eggs or whatever. You have a 9.5-inch frying pan and 11-inch frying pan. 2 side pockets. Could either put 2 propane tanks in. Hello everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how I use my Coleman 2-burner camping stove. And I have a case with mine. It doesn't come with the case, but I bought this separately just because I wanted to protect this, unlock the locking mechanism here. Now there's a slot in here where you slide the propane arm into. We'll set that there for now. And then here's the wind blockers. So just fold these out and squeeze these in a little. You could just squeeze that. You can see there's little notches on there. And there's little slots on the side that you could just push it in. Now this here, I'm going to screw into the side. And then you want to make sure that this is snug when you put it on. I always keep my plastic cap for this, unless I lose it. But I haven't lost this one yet. And so just put that on here. Then you want to screw this on. Just set that down on your surface. You want to make sure you have a strong surface when you're using this. Let me turn this a little bit. So after you get your propane tank screwed in, what you do is turn the gas on. You can hear the gas, and then you just light it, and it's on right now. So you can't turn that up pretty high. That will heat anything that you put on here and cook anything that you have on here. And you could use both burners at the same time. I'll turn this one on first. And then I'll turn this one on. And now they're both on. Even lower when I'm cooking or making my coffee. Now that all depends on the weather outside. If it's really windy or if it's colder, I may turn up the heat a little bit higher. Turn the gas up a little higher on these. Yeah, and what I cook in here a lot of times on this, beans, I put hot dogs in here sometimes if I don't want to make a fire. It's really convenient if you just want to pull over and be spontaneous and get something to eat, say if you're traveling. So let me show you what it looks like to have something on here. So this is my coffee pot that I use. As you can tell, this is definitely well used. A lot of times, now this blackening didn't happen from this. This happened from me setting it in a fire when I have a campfire. So this frying pan here is only 8.5 inches. Okay, this is a 8.5-inch frying pan. This is just a 11-inch frying pan. So the 11-inch frying pan will fit on here really nice. It won't interfere with your coffee pot at all. And if you already have your coffee or your hot water, because I just boil hot water in this sometimes for oatmeal or maybe tea or anything else that I just need water for. You could also take that off and add your 8.5-inch frying pan. Okay, here's a 9.5-inch frying pan. We'll take off the 8.5, and now you have a 9.5-inch frying pan and 11-inch frying pan. So there's plenty of room to cook on this. Not only that, when you have these two together, if it is windy, that helps hold the heat in. And that's the other reason why there's adjustments on here, because you can either have these go all the way in. I usually have them come out a little bit because I'm usually using bigger pans after I make my coffee. So here's 11 inch and 9.5 inch. Lots of space. There is a lot of space on this. It's durable. Like I said, this has been around. This 2-burner Coleman burner has been around for 50 years. The other thing I like about the Coleman 2-burner propane stove is that it's easy to clean. It's easy to break it down. So if you wanted to clean it, make sure it's not hot after you're done cooking. There's 2 little pegs that there's 2 holes here. Just take that out, set this down, and it's easy to wipe out. So if you get some splatters up here and here, it's easy to just wipe this off. And then the other thing is, make sure these aren't hot. You can unscrew these. You can wipe around the inside here. And also, if you wanted to clean inside the burners, it's easy to take these off. These screw right off. You can tell this has been used. I can't seem to get that off, but I like the way it looks because it looks like I've used it. So just snug those back on. Undo the propane tank. Make sure the burners are off. And then just unscrew this, put this back in here, and then lock it. Coleman logo here. Up here it says, now the size of this is 21 inches by 12 inches by 4. So one of the things I talked about was exchanging this out for a 5-foot hose if you wanted to use a bigger propane tank and have a hose connected to it. Say you're going to have this set in, say you have a kitchen tent and you're going to have it set there all week. You have an outing with, and you don't want to use a tank like this because you're going to be using a lot more gas than maybe what I would be using. So I'll put a link for the 5-foot hose for this down below so that you could get that in case you wanted to hook a bigger tank up. Or maybe you just wanted to use this at home so you can cook on a grill at home. You know, I would give this a 5 out of 5 rating just because of the durability, the usability, you know, the easy cleaning. This has been around for, like I said, 50 years, and it's really convenient. There's just so much I've done with this Coleman stove. Heating up my coffee is like one of the, that's a must for me. And when I'm done, just unzip the case, lift this up. I feel it will last a lot longer if I have a case for this to cover it up, to keep it secure from me banging it all over the place. And just zip it back up. You got your handles. Got your little Coleman emblem on there. Slide it in the pouch, and then you could just tighten it in there so it doesn't slide out. Like I said, yeah, I hope you liked this. I hope you liked the video. Please share, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. All right, talk to you next time.